Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DAV E-sport channel. Well, this time I introduce a kind of very lovable game. It's called Stone Hero. And we can see this is in the Chinese edition. It's in the simplified Chinese. And this game is from the Blizzard. It's kind of a mobile game. It's the push the towers, push and destroy enemies foundation core or something like this. And this time you can see this map, different map, they have different route in this map. It has two, in the high road and down road they have two altars. From time to time the altar is on, and you guys have to come near the altars to take 10 seconds to come across the altar and trigger, and that's the reason to activate the middle row stone dragon. And you have to go to the middle row and take 10 seconds to activate the dragon to become a powerful dragon, and that's why can lead your your teams to easily destroy others towers and foundation. And this row is for this map, and other map they have different roads. And you can see I choose a very cute hero. It's called like a polo piece. I think the name is kind of Tail or something. It's very classical. Actually, this hero is from the Blizzard. Another game is called StarCraft. It belongs to Protoss family. And actually, it's just a very small robot, kind of like a farmer or something. But in this game, it become a very kind of a very powerful assistors. But there's not too many different people recognize this point. And now we begin. Now this is the loading area. From the beginning, it takes about I think it's 1 minute to wait for other to be ready. And now we begin.
战斗即将开始，10秒。
And we wait until the 1 minute is gone, and this door will open.
4、
So as
2、
our enemy.
战斗开始。
This polar beast, for polar beast, you have three skills. Now we are check. See, I come behind. I trigger the black hole to slow down and harass the enemy. Make them confused. And I build the crystal light to empower myself.
团队拿到了第1滴血。
And still keep repeating during the black hole. Well, from now on, I want to talk about Polo Beast's basic skill and this Stone Hero game's level up system firstly. Once we have seen the Polo Beast's basic skill, the first one is his special skill. It's called the Building Crystal. It's just for the Polo Beast. Polo Beast can only get his manas from the crystal, and if you empower the third skill, the electronics cannon. Now we see his first skill, the Palazzo Rage. Will spews out Palazzo, attract enemy in a line. But the distance is not very long, and his second skill, which is his main skill, is called a black hole. Black hole, if he trigger it, it will after 1 seconds it will become a black hole in the middle of the roads. It will delay the heroes and enemy and the soldiers, slow down them. And if you use your first level to trigger the black hole, it will burst it in and from a range attack. The buster is very efficiency to the soldiers and the building, but because in the real match, the hero they always move very quickly, so it's not very very big deal for hero. The third is his the electronic cannons. It can only open in near the crystal, because the cannons to automatically attract the soldiers and the hero. It's not very strong, but it's enough for hustle. And we see Probius the final combo. They have two, which is the Fade Doors, and the first one is the Crystal Overload. We always choose the first one because it will let your crystal become a electronics attack machine. And we never choose the Fade Door, because if you only protect you to withdraw, but this game is not about withdraw. Now we comes to the strategy part in this Storm Hero games. Every level up you have a chance to choose one feature. Every chosen can directly change your hero's strategy. In the level 1, I choose for Pono Beast, I choose the third one, which is called Crystal Saving, and it will increase the defense of your cannons. Others are useless. In level 4, I choose the third one, the Shed, automatically Shed. It will increase the defense of Polar Bears. Others are useless. In level 7, I choose the first one, which is called the Faster Pleasure. It will increase the attack power of your first skill. Others are useless. In level 10, now you comes the first time to your final combos. I always choose the first one, and I told the reason before. In level 13, I choose the third one, which is called the Empower Shed. Once you have the crystal, the nearby, it can give your certain defense power to your ally, because in the back of the match, no one will lack of the attack power. They need more defense power. In level 16, I choose the second one, because the second one, it will significantly increase the slow down power of your black hole, which will strongly increase the type down powers of the Polar Beast. In the final level 20, I always choose the first one, build more crystal, because you can only allow 2 crystal in a fight. Now you can have 3, and relate to your level 10 chosen. The crystal overload will have more electronics attack powers and can totally fit this strategy system. And now we are back to the game. Actually, the cooling times of this 3 is small, so you can use it. And this, I use the ray to trigger the black hole and buster to destroy the towers and the soldiers. It's very efficient. Probius and also delay the soldiers, and we keep pushing. Actually, my Probius is not good at attacking hero, but it's good at attacking the soldiers and the towers. For heroes, is rule to tie down and harass and give most pressure to them. I use black hole and keep the safe distance from our enemy, and delay the soldiers and keep building the crystal in and my electric cannons, and we automatically attract the enemy. And in the first time I go to the dragon, take 10 seconds to become the dragon, and I focus on to destroy the towers, because the towers once in hurt is not they have no way to rebuild it. So this is the most valuable time. Besides, this game is all about pushing tower, right? And I keep pushing. Sometimes I check some hero, and I leave another row for my ally. Some are to attract the monster beast to attract more the experience, and I just focus on tie down and push to harass the enemy. Now I become back, and I keep building a lot of black hole and keep safe to my allies, and keep building the crystal and the cannon, and keep pushing the black hole, and there's no way to come close to me. This black holes, this second skills, its cooling time is just like 5 seconds, so it's very quick, and you have once it cooling down you can use triple times, so it's very you don't have to worry about you exhaust of this skill. And so as the first skill, the rage, but the rage is very the distance is very too short. You cannot you cannot for the first skill to attract the hero, because the hero they moving very quickly in the real game. This is the real game, right? This is the real game. In a match I win and I level up. Now I keep putting and because I give too much pressure to the enemy, so my allies have the time to to win the rule, and our team become a dragon again and again. And use these tricks, the black hole and the ray to activate and burst it. This very active. If you move so quickly enough, it will very efficient to destroy the tower. See, one man destroy the whole last one. And I keep building, because in the last time I trigger the final skill. Once the closer I trigger it, my crystal line will to leave electronics to to attract the enemy. From the back of the match, you have to concentrate the powers. That's the easy way to win. So I follow my ally college, and I keep building and keep destroying. And the last combo of the Probius take 1 minute, so it matter. You have to leave it in the first in the very key moment. Now just like this, I use my last combos to leave the electronics to stop the enemy, and I use my black hole to safety to keep the distance from my allies, from enemy to my ally, to keep my allies safe. And I leave safely, and we destroy all them down, the towers. And this is how the powerful assistor, the polar beast, is. As you can see, it has to keep building. Once you build, you have the limit. If you trigger the last one, you can build 3 crystal. Otherwise you just can for 2, but 2 is also enough. It takes 7 minutes to cooling down. So still you have to come. Still I use the black hole to keep the distance. Well, the black hole, if you slow down the enemy, now I use the electronic, the final power, and they cannot just get close to me. Well, the black hole, my second skill, it can slow down the enemy. So in a team fight, it will confuse the group of the enemy, and it's powerful. But if you want to hurt the enemy, you have to use your first skill to trigger the ray, to trigger the black hole, so that faster in a range attack. But in a real match, the hero move fast. They cannot just stand here and wait for you to bust. So I mostly use this to headers and tie down. And the third power is the third skill is the leave out a scan electronics signal, automatically attract the enemy once is in near the crystal, so that the crystal empower them. So you have to keep building and building and building. Crystal, the more the better. And this electronic candle, you just can have one. Once you have it and it's gone, you have to wait another 10 or 7 seconds, but it's still very small. Now sometimes our team conquest the rules and become the dragon, and we just push because our already 3 level higher than our enemies. But our allies focus on the core, and I focus on the other building. Because once if our ally cannot make it, I also can earn something. So I won't put all the egg in one basket. Now there, and our ally also there. We win.
蓝队获胜。 我赐予你 MVP 之名。
Well, this is our leaders, and he's the MVP. But actually, I think it's mine. But what you can see, I am the master of building destroyer. I think it's more, valuable, because this game is about destroy building, right? Thank you for watching. If you have any questions and comment, just leave me your message and I will try to answer. Please book David's channel and I will bring more wonderful ideas to you. Thank you.